Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is my No Man's Land survival challenge that I'm doing, where I'm competing as closely as I can with Chainsaw 100 and Dagwin in their multiplayer survival series. So if you just take to the air, in the last episode I think we got this field all ploughed, well extended, both fields extended. It got ploughed, it got stone picked, it had lime spread, so that's ready to be planted, and that's one of the first jobs we'll get doing. This field here, we're going to need to spread some lime in it, and then instead of ploughing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try stone picking. Mr. General Scar's done some work for me, and basically I think using a subsoiler is far better for producing stones than a plough. But I think it's all to do with what you did with the ground previously. So still not entirely sure what's going to happen yet, but I think it's worthwhile trying a subsoiler. In the grass field there, we've still got the bales to collect. We did have courseplay collecting, and I think there's a trailer load ready to come in. I want to use that silage once it's fermented. I'm going to put that, well, some needs to go over to the animals, and the rest of it I'm going to put into the methane plant, because I think methane is more profitable, or I should say methane from silage is more profitable than just selling the silage. So, back on the ground, we will jump into the class, I think. I think that's the only one we've got, or the best one. Yeah, we'll jump into the class. We're going to get the seeder going. I think the seeder's in this garage here. Yeah, I think we'll do soybeans in this field. And the other field, once we've got that prepared, I think we'll do some canola. Right, so I'm just going to use a normal base game worker to do this. It's looking pretty good. So the next job, what tractors have we got available to us still? Right, so we've got the New Holland here. So we'll head up to the store, we'll buy this subsoiler. Probably get a front weight as well. We'll seem to be a bit short on front weight, and then we'll get the worker started off subsoiling that barley field. In fact, while I'm just passing the flowers here, let's just check. Yeah, this nearly full, so I'm hoping that I'll have a chance to sell all these in this episode. There's quite a bit to do. I can imagine actually that the sawmill is getting quite full. I know we put the extra wood in, but I don't think we sold any planks in the last episode, so though I can't really remember, it's so long ago. Right, so that's free to keep spawning flowers. So I'll see you up at the store and we'll have a look at our options on subsoilers. Okay, so subsoilers, I think these are the ones that I generally use. One of these two. You only need 150 horsepower for them. In fact, you need even less for this one. I wonder why that is. It's the same width. Right, so we have got these two as well. But that needs 500 horsepower and that needs 435, so I don't want to do that. It's only 8 meters, well, it's twice as wide, but yeah, I don't think there's any need to do anything bigger than this, and it's only $10,000. Right, I also want to get a weight, so here's the weight. Might as well just get something that's quite heavy. I do like having this little pin hitch though, it's always handy for when you need to hook up a trailer. Okay, so I'll get these loaded up and then I'll meet you back down at the barley field. Right, so I think what I might do is I might run courseplay on this one. Oh, I've also extended these custom fields to all the extended sizes, so although I think courseplay can auto detect a field, so it's not always that essential. Right, but we want to do courseplay field work. It's found this field. So yeah, 4 meters. I think we'll do, should we do 3 headlands? And I want to do a sharp corner. So I'll just generate that. Yeah. And we'll start the job. So that looks like it's going away. So in the meantime, the next job I want to do is, I noticed when I was editing the last video that I missed a small bit of weeds in the cotton field there. So I'm just going to quickly get that treated. I'm not sure why it missed it. It doesn't seem like it would collide with any trees, but there must have been something that it didn't like there. Right, so that's that done. So the next job, what I'm going to do is get this field fertilised. So I just need to drop this sprayer off, get the spreader out, and then we'll let the Deutz-Fahr do that work. Right, so I'll just set up another course here. So it's got that 42 meters. We'll do 1 headland, we'll do sharp corners, and then generate. Seems pretty simple. Start the job. Away it goes. Right, so while it does that, let's see what we can do over here. So something else that I need to do is I need more silage over here, but at the moment it's not vital just yet. But another one, no, I can't remember who said this, but they think that this siloking can distribute to cowshed, which would make it really handy that I would never have to actually transport the TMR over to the cows. But I did some testing and I couldn't get it to go, but I only waited for the hour to change over. I didn't wait for the day to change over, so perhaps it needs a full day. So it needs some straw still. So I'll give it a go. The cows aren't desperate for food, so I think it can wait for the next episode at least. So we'll give it a go. It would definitely make my life easier if I didn't have to put TMR into the cows' troughs. And I think I'll just give another 3 bales of hay to the sheep. Go. Right, so the manure, we'll get that sent over to the methane plant. Got in there 9,000 litres, so there's another 5 in here, so we can get a full trailer. Right, but I think what we'll do is take some more wool over as well. I think there's quite a few pallets left. Yeah, so I think we'll be able to get 2 pallets in. Right, so I'll see you over at the spinnery and the methane plant. Right, so here we are at the spinnery. Just let those go in, and then we'll tip the manure into the silo for the methane plant. Right, so I'm just going to put a trailer load of TMR in. There's 25,000 litres in there, so we're only going to use half of that. So I still will be able to tell if the distribution thing works. Although I probably need to set that up. So TMR is set to storing, and now it's set to distributing. Right, so just one last job before I head back over. I noticed that the egg spawn was getting quite full, so we'll just stack up another 4 pallets of eggs. Leave some room. Right, so there's plenty of room there. I do need to move some more wool over, but right now I think the spinnery's got enough to last for this episode. Right, so over at the fence here, we'll just get these bales out the field. So I'm just going to stack them up sort of beside the carpentry shop here, because they aren't fully fermented yet. And I'll just get the course play set up again on this one. So collect bales and then start. Right, so the class has finished doing the seeding now. I think I will. No, I don't need to refill it. It's the next field we plant will be this one next door, and it's a bit smaller, so there should be enough seed and fertiliser in there for that job. But this field's going to need rolled next, so I'll get the roller on. I suppose I'll get it on this class. Seems a bit overkill, but it's all we have free at the moment. So something I am noticing is maybe you can pick up on it now, I'm starting to lose or get low frame rates. Usually it sits at 60 frames per second, but quite often it's been dropping down to sort of the high 20s. I'm not sure what's causing it, but I suspect it's something to do with the amount of bales and pallets that I've got on the map at the moment. So something that I want to do, that if you watch the live stream, it was suggested that I put in sort of a bale store. So, but the only one I had in my mod list didn't really fit with any of the buildings. But since then, I managed to find something that's in keeping with all the buildings over at the animal enclosures. So I think I can look at doing that, putting that in place. I mean, I've got plenty of money. Money really isn't an issue anymore. So just get out and I'll just check on this ground, make sure it's right. So yeah, we're at 75% yield and we're only 50% fertilised, so I think that's going to work out all right. Yeah, so if you just have a look in the build menu. So I found, I think it's in silos. Yeah, so this here, it's called the Red Barn Pack. Obviously I'll put that into the description, the link to these mods. And this is the one here, so it's not quite the same roof, but obviously it's got the red sides and the white timbers. So what I'm thinking of doing, there's nowhere, I think the building we were looking at would have sat here, but this thing's just a little bit big for that area. We could, maybe we could squeeze it in here, as long as that doesn't mess up with the road a bit. My only other option is to buy this bit of land here and sort of put it at the back of the manure farm, the manure heap. But actually, if I could get it in there, I think that might work all right, you know. So let me just get it nicely in line. It's not quite there. Yeah, so that's about right. So if I was to put it about here, and that's still far enough away from that road, it could look alright. So let's just do a little bit of texture in around it. I think I'll just put some gravel in. Okay, I might have to gravel in the whole thing. Why can't I paint in here? I can do this side. That's it. Oh. I wonder if I make it bigger. Some weird collisions going on somewhere. I wonder if there's like a trigger point out the front, and that. Oh, I've got that one there. Look at that there. That's it. That'll do. That's not too bad. I might like to try a little bit of this sort of mossy grass. Sorry, no, there's this one here, the gravel grass. I'd like to use that around stonework. Just in places. There's like a gutter there, isn't there? So yeah, so that's alright. So what that means is all these bales can go into here and then they don't become a physical item on the map. Right, so next job is, I tell you, we're going to get in the forklift. Oh, the Deutschfahr's finished, so I'll just check on the map for that, and yeah, so there's only sort of this centre bit here now that really needs it. I don't think I'd bother fertilising up there. It seems like a bit of a waste of fertiliser. And then at some point we'd need to finish off fertilising on this field. But we could do that next month. So I'll just head over with this, get it refilled with fertiliser, stick it away, and then I'm going to pick up the trailer and we'll go and get those flowers and the planks sold, and we'll just check. I'm not sure if cheese might be a good price at the moment. It's either this month or next month, I can't really remember. But we'll check it out, and if we need to take the cheese up, we'll do that as well. So yeah, we've got quite a few flowers here to load up, so I'll get on with that job and I'll see you when I'm over at the sawmill. Right, so that's all our pallets on there. We've got 25 pallets of flowers. So I'll get over to the sawmill now and we'll see what we've got in pallets of planks. Right, so we'll use the forklift because that's what I bought it for. So I just have a look in the production menu, the sawmill. So there is, oh, it's full, 15,000 litres. So actually we're not producing as many planks as we could have done. So I'll get these loaded up and I'll see you at the end. Right, so I think I've got all those on. So one thing I want to do while I'm in the forklift is I'm just going to go and check the other spawn points, make sure that they aren't getting too full. So I think the bread here, this only spawns 2 pallets, so I need to move those. So that looks like that's all that's coming out the bread, out the bakers. And the wool goes straight into the tailors, and the tailor I think can have 6 pallets, so that's alright. So there's just the cheese. I do need to check the price of cheese as well. But let's get these pallets out of the way first. There is none left in store, so I'll just stack these up. I might as well just check the price as well of cheese. I can't remember what it was. 5.3, and it's on its way up. So 5.8. So next month, September. Yeah, we're in August, so next month will be the cheese selling month, hopefully. Right, so that's everything I think in terms of production, so we can head up to the store now and get all those planks and flowers sold. Right, so we made $165,000 there. I was kind of thinking we should get more than that, but maybe one of the prices isn't too good at the moment. Right, so I'll see you back at the farm and we'll probably continue collecting those bales. Yeah, so we've got another 24 bales here. I would like to have got this field rolled today. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. In fact, the Deutsche Fahr should be able to pull the roller, so maybe we could set it off doing that. But it doesn't look like we're going to get the amount of bales that we normally do. I'm sure last time we got over four trailer loads of bales off this field. And I think we're going to struggle to make 3 in this, so perhaps the grass wasn't quite ready to be harvested. Wasn't at full yield. Right, so that didn't take too long. Say we've only got 19 bales on this trailer, so yeah, I think we're down quite a lot really. So what I need to do is get some lime spread before we do the stone picking. Not that it matters in terms of field health, but just makes it look better at the end of the day. I'm not sure how much we've got in here. 150 litres. Right, so I'll just probably, yeah, I'll just spread what's left in here and then head up to the store and get it refilled. So is that the New Holland now on the last pass? It looks like it is. Right, so I'll see you when I've refilled with lime. Oh, so that is nice timing. I think it's now just finished its last pass. So we'll set a worker off doing the lime spreading. And then we'll jump into the New Holland. Now that that's finished, and we'll get the stone picker out and we'll just set that off behind the lime spreader. Alright, so I will just put a worker on this and get it away picking up stones. We've definitely done good on stones this time, so it's sort of worked. You can see this lower half of the field here, which we've worked previously, so it's been ploughed, it's been seeded, and that seems to have produced only large stones, whereas the new bit of field, the new extension, that's only got medium stones. So perhaps like when you first break into ground you don't get your big stones, or if it's been, well, no, it has been, this bit has been rolled before. So I don't really know is what I'm trying to say. But at least now we're going to see some proper stones, which means we don't have to buy stones from the shop. Although, speaking of which, I do need to buy some stones. In fact, let's put this this roller away. I think in the last episode I only bought a trailer load of stones, whereas I need to match what Dagwin's bought. I think I need to put like another 19,000. I think it's about 19,800, so I'll just play safe, try and stop it on 19.5, and then we can get those into the gold production, and that makes me then even with what Dagwin's done. I'm kind of hoping that they come to an agreement between the two of them over this, because I really don't think that buying stones is the right way to go about it. And I think if I was Chainsaw, I'd be thinking, you know, I'm just now massively disadvantaged against Dagwin. Right, so this is what I need to be in. I might just check, because I don't know if I started the... I didn't. So I put manure in, but I haven't activated it, so need to do that. So in terms of gold, it just needs stones. It's full of methane and everything, so we'll pick up the trailer. We'll go and try and get 19,000 or 19,500 litres of stones. And we'll get those tipped into the gold plant. Although I did say I was going to get that field rolled using the Deutschfahr, so while I'm here, let's just grab the Deutschfahr and the roller because they're right next to each other. I actually can't remember whether I ever got this extended. Maybe I need to check on that. So it looks like we're missing out on that small bit of land again. Something the AI workers really don't like. Right. So if I just have a look at my roller. This one here, and it is 6.4 meters. So I think it can go up to 8 meters. But just for now, so we've got that doing. Want to create a job. This field. So that's set 6.4. So I think I'll do 3 headlands, smooth corners, generate. Start the job. Right, back to the truck and we'll go and get these stones. Right, so I've got 19,556 litres. I think that's as close as I'm going to get. See, I can't exactly remember what Dagwood got. I think it was about 19.8 if I remember right, but if not, it was around 19.5. Right, so that's our or stones done. So I'll just get this back, and then I'll come back and pick up the methane tanker, and hopefully we've got a tanker load of methane ready. So I'll just have a look here, and well, we've currently got 31,500. I think some of that's going into the gold mine though. The gold production, I should say. So we might struggle to get the 32,000. Okay, so I got there. There's still about 10,000 litres of manure, so I'm sure there'll be enough methane to produce all of that gold. So we just need to see what the methane price is this month. Just slightly more, 44,668. So not much change, still about $1,350, something like that. Actually, I want to get some water. Take some water back for the greenhouses. So I actually think that's all I can do this episode. I know this job's still going on, but they're all automated, so you know, the Deutschfahr's rolling the grass there, the stone pickers picking stones. So I think that's all I can do for this episode. So I'll just stick this water into these greenhouses and then they're all ready to go. But yeah, so I just want to thank you all for watching, and if there's anything you think I can do better, anything you like, put it in the comments. Where do you think I should go next? Any other productions I should look at doing? Just get them in the comments and I'm sure I'll be there to respond. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.